This video is going to be to show you how to do rafter layout, how to do the assignments for the rafter layout. It's not actually going to show you how to lay it out on a board, but it'll show you how to get the correct numbers so that you can lay it out on the board. So just in case you forget, maybe you missed the day that I taught this, this will help you out. Anything that you see below, as you can see here, in red letters is what you would actually type into the calculator. Anything in blue is what you would get once you press the equals button. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. We'll go through problem 1, the first step. We have a house with a span of 3 feet 6 inches that has a pitch of 8 and 12. The HAP, which is the height above plate, is 4 inches, and the ridge board is a 2x6. That'll come into play later on down the road. Question number 1 says, what is the span of this house? This is actually a really easy question. The span of the house is given to you here in the problem. The span is 3 feet 6 inches. Typically, you would convert this 3 feet 6 inches into 42 inches. In order to do this, you have to have a construction calculator. Your calculator input for converting 3 feet 6 inches into 42 inches would be press 3, press feet, press 6, press inch. After you do that, you're going to press the inch button again, and it will convert it over to inches for you. You would then enter that for number 1. Number 2 says, what is the run of this house? To figure out the run is very, very simple. You take the span, which was given to us in the problem, 3 feet 6 inches, and divide that in half. Your calculator inputs for this would be 3 feet 6 inch. You would hit the divide symbol, 2 equals, and that should spit out a number, 1 feet 9 inches, or you can hit the inch button again and it will convert it to 21 inches for you. So either one would be correct. Number 3, what is the effective run of this house? In order to figure out the effective run, the directions are given to you here. Take the span minus the ridge board thickness, then divide that in half. So your calculator input for that would be 3 feet 6 inch minus 1 inch 1 over 2 equals, and it's going to give you 3 feet 4 1/2 inches. You are then going to press divide 2 equals. That should give you 1 feet 8 1/4 inches, and then you will press the run button. By pressing the run button, that means that you're telling the calculator that you want 1 feet 8 1/4 inches to be your run. The next part is very simple. It says, what is the pitch of this house? The pitch is given to you in the problem. So you would simply look at the information given in the problem and type in 8 inch, 8 and 12, or you could put 8 inch pitch, whatever. Your calculator input for your pitch would be 8 inch pitch. After that, question number 5 says, what is the rafter length of this house? You've already put in the run, which is here, which should have been 1 feet 8 1/4 inches. You've just put the pitch in. To figure out the rafter length, all you have to do is press the diagonal button on your construction calculator. That will give you 2 feet and 5/16 inches. The next part it's going to ask you for, question number 6, what is the rise of this house? You've already put in the run. You've already put in the pitch. You've already figured out your diagonal, which is your rafter length. All you have to do is press the rise button on your calculator, and it should tell you that the rise is 1 feet 1 1/2 inches. The last part it's going to ask you is, what is the length of the story pole? The formula for the story pole is given to you here, which is the rise plus the HAP minus the ridge board width. A 2x6, if your ridge board, it says in the problem, is a 2x6. A 2x6 is actually 5 1/2 inches wide. Your calculator inputs for this would be 1 feet 1 inch 1/2 plus 4 inch minus 5 inch 1 over 2 equals. That should tell you that it is 12 inches, that your story pole should be 12 inches long. Down here, I've given you a definition of terms just to help you out if you forget what any of these are. Your span, simply the width of the house. Your run is simply the span divided in half. And then your effective run, it gives you the formula, is the span minus the ridgeboard thickness, then divide that in half. Your diagonal is nothing more than your rafter length. Your rise can be found by just pressing the rise button. It is the distance from the top plate to the peak of the rafters. And your story pole, the formula is given to you there in case you forget it.